Hello, my Scorpio creators. How are you doing? Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. I have little Blazer the Morkie over here. I asked him if he wanted to come up and say hi, but he just stared at me and looked back out the window. My guess is he's probably going to make some noise. Welcome to my new subscribers. If you haven't been here, please make yourself at home. Get nice and comfortable. Today's reading is a timeless reading that I'm bringing to you. We're going to look at your overall energy, and then Scorpio will look at your specific energy, the energy of the person connected to you, and then how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. We're going to close it off with some interesting messages today for Scorpio. And I will also have some additional things that I want to tell you about at the end of the reading, so be sure to listen all the way through. We're always keeping in mind that these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's get your overall energy here, Scorpio. I want to get right into things today. Whew. Just looking at what we got here. All right, Scorpio, you got number 3, the third chakra energy. The energy of the solar plexus helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be so that we can set a course toward our goals. Who we are and who we want to be. So now I work with the chakra system in a very interesting way. I had an experience where I transcended the chakra system. I do believe the chakra system itself is real, okay? It's real, but it's an overlay of energy centers. There's a lot of information out there about it. So I'm going to reframe this third chakra energy, and we're going to focus in on your soul spark energy and your self-esteem and your self-confidence connected to that soul spark. Okay, and that's the energy I want to look at. And somehow you're in relationship with someone that plays into that here. So Scorpio, on your side, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. I am really feeling good about how you're positioned here, particularly in the physical world, in the human experience. With the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here, that's a beautiful relationship to possibly an ending and a new beginning as we cycle from the King back to the Ace as we're working with these individual elementals. The Pentacles is connected to earth energies. So there's this sense that I get from you that you've gained a level of groundedness, all right, into the depths here of the human experience. And with the King of Wands coming up right in between those two Pentacle cards, it feels like you're on fire, like that Scorpio sting fire that's ready to roll, ready to go, anxious, but not in an anxiety kind of way, anxious in like an excited kind of way. So there's this excitable energy. I think you're feeling well positioned here with whatever it is you're working with. Some of you may have recently really got back into something that moves your soul. Okay, this is about soul movement. You feel confident, you feel like it nourishes and satisfies your self-esteem, whereas before maybe you've had trouble with that or struggled with that. For the person connected to you, they get the Two of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, lots of pentacles going on here. Now, this feels like the energy of someone that you're living with all these pentacles here. Like in your practical world, you're either living with them or you're exchanging with them in some way. Okay, so I don't know if you share a home, if this is possibly a roommate for some of you. This could possibly be a romantic relationship here as well. Somebody that takes up space with you. They look like they're planning something. What are they planning? We're going to have to get clarifiers there. I think they're planning something. But with the King of Pentacles on your side and the Queen on their side, that's a complementary energy. That's, for some of you, a power couple kind of energy. And it feels like the two of you are in close physical proximity. This does not feel like a long distance relationship, okay? Could be somebody you're working with or you're in the workspace with them. like many hours of the week as well. In the connecting energies, the two of you share the energy of the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo here. And also the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of forward, fast-moving energy and communication between the two of you. Some of that may be spoken, yet other energies around it may be unspoken. So I think that's what you're navigating here. At the same time, I think with this third chakra and the way I reframe it into your soul spark energy, into how you light up in the world, the two of you are helping each other figure this out. Your proximity to one another, your physical presence with one another stimulates these things in both of you. And I like that. I like that vibe. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Pentacles for you here, Scorpio. The Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. You've got a lot of passion about moving forward with something. I do want to give you a caveat and a little bit of a caution here with this Seven of Swords coming up, not to be deceived by something. I don't yet see it in this other person's energy. This could just be something like, don't open like a phishing email, okay? Don't get scammed. If somebody's coming forward with an offer that's too good to be true, it probably is. All right, it's that kind of cautionary energy. So take your time to wrap your own mind around what's going on. And I do see you maybe moving away from that more elusive, scammy kind of energy and taking a different direction. Maybe it's something that you thought you would work with at first and something has come to light about it. Others of you are in between an ending and a beginning. And in the beginning stages, what you're already really cautious of is making sure that you don't get fooled again, right? That you don't get the wool pulled over your eyes, that you're not looking at relationships and situations, possibly even business deals, with rose-colored glasses here. So it could relate to you in that way as well. All right, I would like to look at this King of Wands here. The Emperor, whoa, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so again, the more powerful energies are here showing up. It could be you working with masculine energy. It could be you working with taking action of some sort, that something that fires you up, something that is related to how you express yourself in the world, related to expression. And you're wanting that to bring you more and more stability in your life. You would like to be doing whatever this is. So for some of you, it may feel on the surface like a hobby, but you would like to transform it into something that becomes your lifestyle, becomes your way of living, and becomes more stable for you. Again, there's a lot of fire energy here. There's a lot of spark going on, and that's why that soul spark energy was coming through in the beginning. There's a lot of power behind the fire here. Now, you do have this Nine of Wands. You have this Nine of Wands. Again, it's a more cautionary energy. The Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands, caution, deception. Could be that some of you are working on healing past energies connected to this. And you don't want the new journey that you're going on to be tainted with that. It could relate to this other person somehow, whether they're the person who you feel deceived you, or you may be a strong couple, but maybe have had a disagreement about something or a falling out. It could be something, because these are minor arcana cards that are, the interference is coming in a more minor way. So an argument, perhaps, a disagreement. Maybe being a Scorpio, you're not revealing everything to this other person quite yet. Sometimes you like to keep your matters private and move accordingly until you're ready to open up about it and share. For the King of Pentacles, you got another Ace of Pentacles. So now you've had the Ace of Pentacles twice, and you have the World card, a beginning and an ending. Some of you are smack dab right in the soup of these energies of transitioning from an ending to a new beginning. I do like the World card here. It matches up with your Scorpio fixed energy, your fixed energy. And in the World card, Scorpio is depicted as an eagle. I think your line of sight to things, I think you have clearer vision about things. Things are looking up for you. You have that better vantage point now. And maybe this is you, when it comes to your self-esteem, maybe this is you getting comfortable in this new skin. And maybe those cards of deception are about, and caution, are more about you trusting yourself in this experience. Less about somebody else, but more about you trusting you. There could be this little bit of imposter syndrome for some of you, where there's the things of, am I good enough? I could never be a popular artist like so-and-so. I could never get my book published. I could not, like those little voices. So honestly, they feel minor though. They feel like things that, yes, they need your attention to clear them out, but there's a lot of momentum and a lot of fire. I don't think those things could possibly stop you with these other energies being so powerful and speaking so loudly here for you. All right, let's look at this other person here. What's this Two of Wands here for them? What are they planning? What are they looking? Oh my, we're getting the double cards today. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands and the Temperance card. I think this person is going to take quite a bit of time to plan whatever they're planning. I don't know if this is a specific goal in their life. I think it could be. I think that they've probably shared it with you, and I'm wondering if, and I'm about to sneeze, like they're in a much different energy. The sneeze is like your energy of like, you just like go, you want them to move a little quicker, possibly. They're going to take more time ruminating over whatever plan it is they have here. It is connected to a goal for them. Its Temperance card is Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or some of you could have that cusp energy, so you can relate maybe. But it does feel a bit like their energy is moving a bit slower right now, which is maybe why you're more cautious of not to overshare with this person, perhaps. If it is a work relationship, I think your work relationship is going fine, but you may not want to reveal other plans. This would be like, you don't want to go up to a manager or boss and say, I'm putting in my 2 weeks before you actually do. You want to just play your energy a little closer to the vest. You're definitely moving at a different pace than this person. It's not that they're not capable, but when your energies come together, the Hermit and the Eight of Wands in that mingled energy those are different energies. One of them is internal and one of them is very outward. And I have the sense that your energy is very push forward and outward right now, and this other person's energy is more internal. So just understanding that if this is your partner, your lover, they might just need a little bit of understanding in that area. For the Queen of Pentacles, they get the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Wow, this is really interesting. The Queen of Pentacles is a very receptive energy. On your side, Scorpio, whether you're male or female, I feel like you're dealing with more masculine energies. The person on this other side, whether they're male or female, is dealing with more feminine energies. Could go back to father and mother issues, just dynamics of action versus receptivity and flow, right? Active, forward-moving energies versus receptivity, flow, planning, that kind of energy. So this person could be making some decisions about how they express love. It could be to you. It could be to themselves. Maybe some of them are a little bit confused about how they maintain the pace or the path to their goal while being in relationship with someone who's moving at a different pace or a different energy. There's something to do with pace and timing here that is a little bit challenging. For others of them, they are learning to love themselves. They're learning to be able to choose themselves and how to put themselves first in certain situations. This could be somebody that you know has been taken advantage of before. It's very interesting that I got the scammy kind of energy on your side, and this person's also showing me maybe they've been misled or scammed before. And not to say the two of you are gullible, it doesn't feel like that at all. It just feels like it's part of your karmic path to learn and grow through some of these energies, and that there's certain agreements involved in that. Let's look at this Nine of Pentacles here. A more stabilizing energy. Yeah, they get the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Whew, I need to get a sip of tea for this one. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, they're more stabilized energies. They're about what you've accomplished with the Nine of Pentacles, what you've been able to build. And then with the Queen, it's relaxing into the sensuality and the joy of what you've built and accomplished. And this person just has a lot of conflict and confusion that's masking this. This would be somebody that I might say, when it comes to the overall energy, and I'm getting all the crusty stuff in the throat, the crusty feeling. This is someone who isn't expressing their soul spark. They may have a plan to. It may take them some time to get there. But they have a lot of inner conflict going on. They have a lot of negative self-talk. And I feel that it's going to take them some time to work their way through that. All right? And they're doing so more along the lines, and maybe more of their healing is connected to the feminine energy. Let's look at this Hermit in the middle here between the two of you, because I feel like that may be part of this, the introspection. So sometimes in relationships, when we relate to someone else, we give that person a lot to think about. And I think you've done that for this person. You're coming in with the Four of Wands. You're coming in with an existing stability along the lines of your confidence and your esteem that this person has yet to gain. They're coming in with the Page of Swords. That is a willingness to learn, and it's being very active. But with the Hermit being here, that's a lot of introspection, a lot of internal work that is needed. And when they're coming in with the Page of Swords, there's just a lack of experience of understanding how to really go within and honor the introspective times of the self. This person could have trouble being in solitude, being alone. Others of them could go on the opposite end of the spectrum and isolate themselves too much here and not come out and put some of this to practice, right? Because we still have to live, we still have to interact, we still have to shine our own personal light into the world. That's what we're meant to do. We all have a mission, we all have a purpose. It doesn't have to be showy and glowy and on the big screen or anything like that. There are many purposes and many missions here that are very important, and some of them are a bit more quiet, are a bit more behind the scenes. And I just have the desire to tell you all that's okay, whether that's your energy or theirs, or it's something you both resonate with. Some of the most powerful work and talents shared on this earth are done more behind the scenes. We don't know it maybe from experiencing it in our five senses, but energetically we can feel it. For the Eight of Wands, you bringing in the energy of the Five of Cups, they bring in the energy of the Six of Swords. The Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. Let's talk, let's communicate, let's move forward. Maybe there's been something in the communication, like I said, maybe an argument, maybe a fight, maybe a bit of deception. Maybe you feel like you know that this person lied to you about something, but I kind of feel like they're the kind of person that's in that energy where they can't even be truthful to themselves, or they just don't know yet. They haven't crossed that bridge yet. It's not a judgment against them or they're doing something wrong. They just don't have experience in that. And that, I think that in some ways that makes you sad with this Five of Cups. This has an impact on your emotions. But I'd like you to take a moment to understand that the pace and the timing, since we're at different places here, that may be why you're feeling that. With the Six of Swords showing up for them, I'm getting the sense of they need you on their side, Scorpio. They need you to be with them at the slower pace at times. For some of you, this is a soulmate connection, like a parent to a child or a sister to a brother. But they want you in the boat with them. They want you around when the calmer waters are there. And sometimes I think your energy is so powerful and so fast and fired up right now. And they're not relating to that rocket that's beginning to blast off, or that's going through this exciting beginning and ending phase, right? They're more in a state of confusion and a slowdown because they've got some things to work on. Okay, Scorpio, we're going to do something interesting today. We're going to pull a few cards from the Divine Essential Counterparts Oracle. Now, these messages could be from your greater being, your higher self for you. They could be from the universe. They could be from a person in your past, present, or future. They could be related to the relationship that I've just read, or they could not be. They might kind of sound like they're coming out of left field, and they might relate to another person. So it's kind of fun to do these. I'm going to pull a couple. So the highest and best messages that the Creator Scorpios need to hear. All right, this one here. All right, let's get one more. We're going to get two. Okay, so we got two messages. I am addicted to your love and attention. Okay, could be this person, especially if it's a child, your love and attention. I need that. I want that. I desire that, right? Could be a partner who maybe at times can be a little bit more codependent, right? Or just someone expressing in a dramatic way that they love your attention, your love and attention, your time. I had to clear my throat before talking about here. You got the throat chakra, fear of communication, lack of truth, inauthenticity in relationships, time to get honest, real, and vulnerable. This could be about communicating telepathically or in person. How are you showing up in the world? The throat chakra. So we have a connection here, and I'm really getting froggy here, from the third chakra, and my nose is itching, to the fifth chakra, the throat. And right in between there is the heart. And so we could be looking, that throat chakra energy could be this other person. It could be their inability to communicate clearly, or they're just inexperienced and still learning. So Scorpio, if you've stuck with me, be sure to listen to this last little bit. Make sure you check out the description below. I have lots of links for how to connect with me on social media. I've got some fun affiliate links, good stuff down there. So be sure to check out the description. Make sure you like and share this video with a friend. If you're a subscriber, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a reading when I post and publish them. Also, I would love to see you every other Sunday night from 7 to 8 p.m. Central on my channel for live Q&A. You can come on and get a mini reading. They're a lot of fun. I do accept donations for my channel and for my growth. I do this. This is my job. So I do this for a living. Donations are much appreciated. There's information for how to do that in the description and during the lives. And then every Friday, I'm live for at least 2 hours on Frequency Friday from 10 a.m. to noon Central. And I go through collective messages and then do really cool breakout readings. There's a different theme every week. I know some of you are working during that time, so whether you catch it live or the replay, you can find value there. I wish you all the best on your journey, on your solar spiral of creation. May you light things up in a way that only you can, with that depth and power as your guiding light. Scorpio, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next time.